Hey everybody, Brax Productions here. So I just wanted to come out and say, I am sorry for not uploading as much, and I am going to do so much better. From now on, I'm at least going to be posting 1 or 2 videos a week, and I promise you, I'm gonna bring you bangers, and it's gonna be great. But, obviously, you read the title, and so today's video, I am showing you my custom Lego figures. Some of them are completely custom, like using real, parts, or my other figures I have completely customized with, like the paint markers. I don't know if you know what those are. But yeah, let's get into it. This is my custom Secret Invasion Nick Fury. So to build him, I got some khaki pants from Lego City, the Bruce Banner torso, and then the arms I got from the Infinity War Groot. The head is just a generic Nick Fury head. Then I have a gray beanie, and I also have, as his accessory, a normal walkie-talkie with a control panel piece. And that's, yeah, Secret Invasion Nick Fury. Okay, next up is Taskmaster. So this one is actually one of my favorite figures that I have. So I took one of the, I think it was Samurai X from the Ninjago series. That's the torso I'm using. And then I have Crossbones face, and then a generic black hood I got from the Overwatch series from Reaper. Same with the cape. Then I have, for the sword, I have a normal sword that I cut to make more of a pointed edge. And then I have a black shield that I custom painted a orange shield onto. So that's my custom Taskmaster. Okay, so next up I have my custom zombie Iron Man. So this one, the torso and legs and the right arm came from the Iron Man mech, and then the hand, the arm, and then the head underneath came from Zombie Captain America from the Series 1 Marvel Series CMF. And then the helmet came from an old Iron Man figure that I had laying around, and then just a normal Power Blast piece. So overall, that is my zombie Iron Man to go with my zombie Marvel series. Okay, next up is my custom Captain America figure, and this is by far one of my favorite top 3 custom figures I think I've ever made. So the legs and the arms come from the CMF Captain Carter. The torso is the Age of Ultron Captain America torso. It's from like the newer Captain Americas though. And then the head and the head and helmet come from, I think it was his motorbike from 2022, if I remember correctly. And then the shield comes from Bucky Barnes or Sam Wilson Captain America from the CMF series. The first line of figures back from, I think it was September 2021. Okay, and next we have another Captain America. And this one is also another one of my favorites. So the head and the torso come from the Infinity War Captain America. It was the dropship. And then the hair, I think, came from Pick-a-Brick is where I got it. Then the arms came from the Mission Impossible Dimensions. And then the legs were also from Pick-a-Brick, I think. And then the shield is the same from the CMF series. So yeah, by far though, one of my favorite Captain America figures I own. Okay, next up is my Thor custom figure. So this one actually is really cool, in my opinion, just the way everything flows together. So let's start with the accessory, the axe. So right here, I took the this part right here from, I think it was like from a friend set, I believe. And then I have the hilt as just a brown stick, And then the actual axe part is from the Thor Stormbreaker from the Infinity line. But other than that, I have some normal nougat arms and hands. The torso comes from the Avengers Tower set. The cape is just a generic red cape from a Thor minifigure. The head is from the Endgame sets. And then the hair is, I think, from an old Thor figure I had. And then the this gold part right here, I'm not sure where I got this. I found it in my collection, but I think it is perfect for this figure. This next figure is my custom Doctor Strange figure, which is mostly official parts, but the arms are from a unofficial Doctor Strange figure, but they were so perfect I felt I had to use them. So the entire figure, meaning the hair, the head, the cape, the body, and the legs, all come from the 2018 Sanctum Sanctorum set. And then just to add on, I added the metal piece as the Eye of Agamotto, and I feel he works so perfect, especially with my Sanctum Sanctorum modular building. So this figure, Star-Lord, is my #1 favorite minifigure in my entire collection. I love him so much. I feel like I did such a great job with him. So let me tell you how to build him. So the legs come from the T'Challa Star-Lord CMF figure. The arms and torso are from the Yondu figure. The guns are from also the T'Challa Star-Lord. And then the helmet is from the 2014 Lego sets of the Guardians of the Galaxy line. And then underneath, you can replace it with hair. But, yeah, my favorite figure by far. He is, yeah, just such a great figure. So, alright, for the Spider-Man theme, I may as well just start with the man himself, Spider-Man. So, this one's actually fairly easy. Everything from the torso, the arms, and the head all come from the Spider-Man figure they've been releasing for the last few years now, except the legs. The legs come from the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man CMF figure, and I just thought it added some extra detail that was needed, but this figure is phenomenal. I have my Symbiote Spider-Man, and he is by far the easiest to make. Everything down is just from the Venom figure, and then the head, I just took a paint marker and added some eyes onto just a black head, and that makes a really great Symbiote Spider-Man. Okay, starting off the Thunderbolts, I have my custom US agent, and so I took the torso, arms, and legs from a Jurassic Park guard. And then for the helmet, I took a normal Captain America helmet, just painted it black. And then he also has a swappable hair, which I took from Star-Lord from either, Guardians of the Galaxy or Owen Grady from Jurassic World. And then the shield is just a custom painted shield. Okay, next up is definitely the weakest of the bunch. This is my custom Ghost. So, it's just a Mandalorian helmet painted white, and then Kylo Ren's body. And it makes, honestly, a simple figure. It's not very accurate, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, next up is my custom Red Guardian figure. And this one kind of has a lot to it. So, the legs are from the Ninjago video game series, but the bottom half are painted black. And then the figure torso, I have no idea where I got it. I don't remember. It might have been from a lot I bought. But I tried painting the top half tan to match his shoulder pads. But yeah, see, I didn't do anything to the back. But and then the head, oh, is it not going to come off? I think the head is from the Infinity War Captain America, just painted with a little more black on the beard. I don't know what I was thinking with that. But then the helmet is from an unofficial Captain America that I just completely painted red and added a little star to it. So, that's Red Guardian. Alright, now moving into the better bunch of the Thunderbolts figures. This is my custom Yelena. So, for the legs, there's like 3 pairs from the Avengers Tower. And then the torso is from a Black Widow figure. The arms are from the CMF Sylvie figure from the Loki series. The head is from Black Widow, and the hair piece I got from Lloyd, the Green Ninja from the Lego Ninjago movie. And I think it adds, like, it's not the right color to the whole suit, but I think it works pretty good. Okay, moving on to the last hero of the bunch. So I took a pick-a-brick leg for Bucky. I took a Batman utility belt. And then Don, I think that's his name, from Fast and Furious. That's the torso I'm using. And then I took a normal arm, a nougat arm, and painted the top black to look like a t-shirt. Then I used the Bucky Barnes arm from the CMF series. And then I don't remember where I got this shade of brown for the hair. And then I also have the Chris Pratt headpiece for Bucky's head. Okay, and this one I'm going to do as the same, like, figure, because, I mean, they technically are. So, this is Sentry and the Void. I didn't make a Bob yet, but for the Sentry, I used the Golden Ninja's arms. And then I used the CMF Gamora's legs. I used Happy Hogan's head. And then I think it was just a Thor hairpiece again. And then a cut up black cape. And then for the Void, I took all black parts except for the head. It used to be an Outrider head, which I just erased the print off of and added 2 white dots to it. And then I'm using Loki's hair and Darth Vader's cape. Okay, everybody, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next week for another Brax Productions video. And yeah, peace out.